Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, Young.
That's to the rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Young to throw it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Young off the play fake. Flush to his right. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season. And add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 15. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They've got his man complete. A huge play there for Chicago. 55 yards.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now it's Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Fields going to move him around.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney
with an amazing diving catch.
And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Bears offense staying put, and Justin Fields always a threat to run. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run here with Evans.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
Amir Smith-Marset now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll change things up.
A first down throw for Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Panthers have cut the lead back down to 2. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this is now a 1-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 10. Play action. It's Fields.
Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
Velus Jones, 85 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
They'll try and run here with Evans.
And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Young here, you can see changing the play.
Young now to throw on 2nd down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down. It's Young. Lets it fly for Thielen. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Adam Thielen. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Panthers have cut it back within a score.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
On play action, Fields.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
Off play action, Fields. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10, Young. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Now Young. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
From the red zone now, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Chark, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 5. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Clay Brooks going to bring this one out.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a...
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
And it's picked up. There he goes, left side. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Bears 16.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Fields to commit there for a Chicago first.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now a first down throw, Fields. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 60 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. They'll try and run here with Evans.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
They go play action. Young shakes off the sack. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now Fields.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. And now they'll shift things around. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Chicago!
Velus Jones
with his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And after all that, they are set up in unbelievable field position. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Young. Lets it fly for Thielen.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Evans.
And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Fields now to throw. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
They had 2 tight ends in the formation on that one. It looked to me like he had his pick of receivers downfield.
I think he was just planning on going over the middle. That's what he did.
Picked up 1st down, too.
To throw is Fields.
They'll roll him out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Evans trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Fields.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Darrington Evans from a yard out. And the Bears take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown.
Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
is here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Off the play fake, Young.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for Carolina. 51 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Young.
And quickly to Thielen here. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hubbard going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. Now Young going to move him around. Again, it'll be Hubbard.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Chuba Hubbard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. First down, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Smith and Jigba in motion right.
On 1st and 10, Young.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now here's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Claybrooks going to bring this one out.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Fields.
Man open, here is Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Fields.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
One mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
Escaping the pressure right.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Smith and Jigba in motion right.
On play action, Young.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards.
Here we go, set. Black 40.
Young, he's going to change it up. They'll run here with Hubbard.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Yeah, that's a nice tackle there by the safety, but in truth, he's really playing linebacker because he's lined up so close to the line of scrimmage. He's able to read and react with force and make the play behind the line.
Young here to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. 23 yards on the play.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
On the counter, it's Evans.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Trey Brown. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
And Young's going to throw it here. Lets it fly for Thielen.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And one last throw here for Fields.
Looking downfield for Jones.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
Well, partner,